Greetings and welcome to my channel, The Healthy Voice. This weekend, I have been working nonstop on creating a new course called the Voice Liberation Method. And I chose that title with a lot of intention because, in my experience throughout my whole life, the more relaxed I have become with my voice throughout the many years, the more relaxed I feel with myself, with life, and with expressing who I really am. And anybody who's on a spiritual path is looking for that. Everybody on a spiritual path is trying to get closer to who they really are, to their authentic self. And I have found that some of the greatest breakthroughs in my life on that spiritual journey has been through my own voice, through breaking up energy blocks that prevent me from singing with ease. Because there's something about when you've experienced, how do I put this? When you've experienced your voice in a way that is 100% relaxed and you feel those vibrations going through your larynx easily, no tension in your chest, and therefore the vibrations can resonate through your torso. You're so relaxed that you feel the vibrations in your stomach. And then when you reach those high notes and you feel it buzzing in your forehead, it's just as good as if you partook in some kind of illegal substance, or legal in many places now. I'm serious. It's the same feeling, except you don't have to deal with all the terrible side effects, and there are benefits to using your voice. But I'm not going to get too heavy in that. I'm not trying to sell you because you already know how beneficial it is to have a free voice. What I want to talk about right now is the courage to be real, because ultimately that is what happens when you become so comfortable with your voice. And it's what makes your voice comfortable if the other thing happens first. If you become so comfortable with yourself, what happens is your voice relaxes. So why is it so hard to be real? I think it's pretty obvious. This whole world is set up to make it impossible, or nearly impossible, I should say, because I don't believe it's impossible. I just think that we're up against a lot of odds. So in my course, I just decided that I was going to use the hero's journey as a big part of my theme. Now, many of you know what the hero's journey is, but many of you probably do not. And I'll briefly break it down for you. I'm going to go into much deeper detail in the actual course. But the hero's journey is a term that was coined by Joseph Campbell, a famous mythologist who lived between I want to say the 40s. I have it written down, but he died in the 80s. And he brought this idea of the hero's journey to the forefront of our imaginations, because what he essentially did was he cracked the code on what makes really good storytelling great. And the reason why we love certain stories, the reason why we fall in love with particular stories, is because every character represents a different version of ourselves. We call these versions archetypes. And the hero in the hero's journey is the main character, the person who goes on this long journey. And the character I reference in my course is Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. But you could also think of the Lord of the Rings, this idea, this very not really initially brave person, but who answers a call to action and decides to go on this path that's quite scary and quite dangerous. And through the path, through the journey, develops all of this courage along the way. And that's how I see this idea of becoming courageous in who you truly are, which inevitably opens up your voice and frees you up to express honestly and authentically. The courage to be real, that is the name I'm giving this video because it absolutely takes courage. We have all kinds of systems in place meant to prevent you from becoming real. I just think of school immediately. I skipped over family, although we could definitely talk about family roles and how the pressure to conform to norms within the family is a very real thing. But I don't have time to go over every system that tries to force you to conform. School is the first place I think of because you are taken away from your home at a very young age. Then you are forced to sit in desks all day long. It's very unnatural for a child to be forced into this position and forced to sit and listen for such a long period of time away from the comfort of their family. They're forced to conform to the norms of their peers. There's a lot of pressure to be like everybody else. You get punished if you talk out of line, if you break certain rules. There are very real consequences to breaking norms when you're growing up. So these ideas are conditioned into us. Even into adulthood, this conditioning continues. Our livelihoods, jobs. Most of us out here in this world cannot afford to express things at work because your job pays for your food, your home, it supports your family. There are very real consequences to breaking the status quo. And so it takes a lot of courage to be real because you understand that the stakes are very high. And so that's why I'm using the metaphor of the hero's journey, because in a lot of ways, voice work is a metaphor for the hero's journey. Because as you begin to heal your voice, as you begin to reclaim your right to a sovereign form of expression, all kinds of battles come your way, just like in Lord of the Rings or The Wizard of Oz. And you'll win some battles and you'll lose some battles, but each one will come with lessons. And after each battle, you dust yourself off, you get up again, and you do it again the next day. And then eventually you get that ring. Eventually you get that reward where your voice opens up and you realize that it was totally worth the effort. And so I just wanted to make this short video to encourage you to keep going on the path, because I acknowledge that it is not an easy path. It took me about 15 years to start making these videos because I was so scared to be myself. And so I don't expect anybody out there watching this to fix their fears of being seen anytime soon. What I encourage you to do is take it one step at a time. Think long term. Think long term hero's journey. The Lord of the Rings is a trilogy. Star Wars is, well, it originally was a trilogy. The point is that these stories don't end after one book. Even The Wizard of Oz originally is a huge series of many books, because the hero's journey doesn't end. Does it end when we die? I don't know. We'll save those questions for other YouTube channels. But my point is, you make a decision today. You keep trying. You have setbacks. You recognize the setbacks. You dust yourself off. You learn from the experience. And then you carry that knowledge forward onto the next battle. And then eventually certain things start to become easy. Certain things start to free up. And then you're presented with new challenges. And these are opportunities for you to grow even more. So, in this respect, with this mindset, the journey becomes exciting. It becomes this epic adventure, your life. It's not about becoming perfect overnight, because what would be the fun in that, really? I never understood people who started taking lessons with me and then would quit after just a few months because they realized they're not going to master it anytime soon. And honestly, that doesn't make sense to me, because one of the reasons I love music and voice work and I love studying complicated subjects is because I like knowing that 10 years from now, I'm still going to feel like a novice, really. I'll know more in 10 years. I'll have more skills in 10 years, but then I'm going to know about 10 years more worth of knowledge that I will not have access to. And that's exciting to me, because the alternative is very boring. And I don't want to live in a boring and bland existence where I'm just entertained all the time and I just feel like, so accomplished at everything. I want to feel challenged. That's an exciting life. That's what the hero's journey is about. So I hope that this inspires you. If you would like a journal prompt, start contemplating what I said about this idea that we don't master things overnight. Try to think of something that you have been continuously working on your whole life. I'll bet you can find at least one thing. I'll bet you can. And think about, are you grateful that you never gave up on it? Do you think that life would have been better if you had abandoned the goal? Or the alternative, do you feel that you've never really stuck to anything? And what is something that you wish you had stuck to? Is there something that you gave up on many, many years ago where you think sometimes, wow, imagine what I would be like if I had not quit that thing? If I had not quit piano lessons when I was 10 years old, and how old am I now? That's a lot of time that would have gone by. What would it be like? And don't get hung up on regret. These are lessons for you moving forward. When it comes to your voice, think about that. Think about the knowledge you've gained over the years from these experiences and ask yourself, what would it feel like if you stayed on this path of the hero's journey? What if you faced every battle and every setback and you always dust yourself off and you keep going? What would happen? What would your life be like? Think about that. And then if you want extra help, there's always the course. I'm really very, very excited about bringing it to you. I'm having a blast creating it. This is unlike any other voice method you've ever experienced. Hero's journey, guided visualizations, chakras. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here and massage, of course. This is unlike anything I have ever experienced as a voice student in my life, and I know you're going to be very surprised. Please check out the link below. It's going to be 50% off until February when I launch. Yeah, take advantage of that and leave a comment and let me know if any of this resonated with you. What do you think about this idea of the hero's journey? Do you feel resistance at this idea of dealing with setbacks and battles and having to feel your ego bruised along the way, having to recover from it? How do you feel when you hear me say things like that? Leave it in the comments. Let's start a discussion on this subject. It's always helpful for everybody involved. All right, thanks so much for watching this. Remember to keep going because the world needs your unique voice. I'll see you in the next one.